Today we are going to talk about St. Patrick's Day. Because it's coming up pretty freaking soon. So we're going to talk about like the real shit, not like
some of the history.
The party.
Yeah, not like getting drunk and passing out and because it's a day to drink or whatever.
Okay, ready?
Let's dive into it.
Let's go. Jenna, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. I went really slow.
I went really
Do you think I could do a full ass episode talking at this speed?
Just if you do, I will go crazy. I'm not used to you doing that. I would get
so bored so fast. Like I can't. I physically can't.
Guys, we're gonna talk about St. Patrick's Day. Oh my gosh.
You have to pause more, like for effect.
Oh. Dramatic effect.
No, I don't think.
Listen.
I don't think we're physically, mentally.
I can feel my heart racing doing that.
I feel pain. Like I want to go take a nap now after that 1 minute of speaking. Okay, sorry, that was weird. St. Patrick's Day.
March 17th, right?
March 17th. I don't think in the history of my life I have ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
When the kids were younger, I used to get really into it. I'd dye milk green, and I'd have green snacks, and we'd wear green from head to toe.
You were so
but
extra.
I
love it.
I have a lot of like Irish. I'm really drawn to Irish stuff, and I think I have a lot of Irish in my blood from what the DNA tests and what stuff. So I've always been like obsessed with the Irish culture and felt like I belong there. And
okay, so like when I was a kid, I remember like wearing green, and that was it. Like there was never, I've never celebrated it. Apparently it's a big motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like parties.
Especially in Ireland, in parts of the U.S., of course, too, but big parties and feasts and all kinds of activities and parades and it's a big thing.
It is like a huge thing. And like me down here in the little bit of nowhere, it's St. Patrick's Day. Oh shit, better put green on the kids or they're going to get pinched.
Yeah.
Like
pinch me. I've always heard, and I always wondered what that was. I guess evidently the reasoning behind the pinching is because leprechauns are known to pinch, and if you wear green, you're invisible to the leprechauns. So if you're not wearing green, they'll pinch you. So I don't know.
How the fuck can we get behind stuff like this? We wear green so a leprechaun doesn't pinch us.
I don't know. I kind of fucking love it.
But yet we can't believe other stuff. Like it makes no fucking sense to me.
And the funny part about this is those are like superstition type things, and this is a Christian holiday. So, mostly this is a Christian holiday, but a lot of Christians are against superstitions and, like, silly things like that, like folklore.
So do the Christians celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I believe so, most of them, because it is a very Christian holiday tied with the Catholic Church.
So they believe in leprechauns?
Yeah, that's where the lines get confusing for me, because
I
think it started as a Christian holiday and kind of evolved into, like, more of a just Irish pride, celebrating Irish culture and heritage and things like that. So maybe a lot of people don't follow that part of it, but more honor St. Patrick himself, because he was known to be. Well, I'll just talk a little bit about him. How about that?
Well, I have no idea what you just said.
You want to hear a little bit about him?
What did you just say?
I'll just talk a little bit about him.
Okay, you went so fast. I did not hear.
Oh,
okay.
No, I'm too fast for you?
No, you were not fast. I'm too fast. Okay, ready, set, St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, so St. Patrick was he was a patron saint of Ireland. He died in the 5th century, so this is a long ass fucking time ago. He was made, it was actually made an official feast day in the 17th century, so this was a long time later, but he wasn't even named Patrick. His name was actually, it was Maewyn Succat. Maybe it's Succat. I don't know how you fucking pronounce it. He was not Irish.
We're not going to say suck it.
Succat, I believe. His name was like Maewyn or Mywyn.
I would say Succat.
He chose the name Patrick after becoming a priest, because I think the name Patrick is known to mean father figure. And since he, after he became a priest, he was a father figure. So I'm going to go by St. Patrick instead. So that's what we all know him as, St. Patrick. But I know some people call it St. Patty's Day, but they want to spell it with D's, so...
And I looked that up, and the reason that is because the actual form of Patrick, the Irish word is like pedagot.
So it's got a D in it rather than a T.
So it's got a D, not a T. So if you use a T, you are pretty much making fun of the person. Okay. So that's why we get so angry when people use T's and not D's. That is crazy.
And that's where I get mixed history, because I look up Patrick and he chose that name. So I don't know. That's what I've read anyway. But he wasn't actually an Irish citizen. He was a Roman citizen in Britain who was taken to Ireland as a prisoner. So he was born into a wealthy religious family, and at age 16 he was captured by Irish pirates or raiders. And they
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They raided his family estate and took him back to Ireland. So he was imprisoned by a chieftain named Milchu or something like Milchu. It doesn't matter.
We're horrible with names. It's fine.
I know.
At
it
this
doesn't
point,
matter.
you know.
So he was working as a shepherd for 6 years, enduring harsh conditions, and this deepened his faith, and he had a spiritual awakening, and he realized that he wanted to be, pretty much. He wanted to become a missionary. So I don't know if he escaped on his own or if he was released, but he went back and decided to eventually come back to Ireland as a missionary and spread the word of Christianity. So he began preaching and traveling around Ireland and sharing the word of God and all this. So I read that he wasn't even actually technically a saint, but I don't know that they did that back then. I don't know if they actually made people saints that far back. So I guess he was just considered by the Catholic Church to be a saint, but there are actually letters that did survive. He wrote 2 letters that survived throughout the years, like of his travels and his mission and like everything that he wanted to do. And I've always heard, so I'm really into the pagan stuff, and I've always heard...
Really?
Yeah. Y'all know I love my pagan stuff. But this is a Christian holiday originally. It's celebrating him bringing Christianity to Ireland. But a lot of people say he drove the snakes out of Ireland. That's like a famous thing, that St. Patrick drove the snakes or the serpents out of Ireland. But it's said that there were never actually any physical snakes in Ireland, but that represented maybe the Druids, the pagans, that they were associated with like the serpent. A lot of them had tattoos of serpents, and that was one of their like symbols, I guess. So a lot of people think that's what it meant.
Like, there were scientifically proven no snakes.
Yeah.
Like, there were no fossils, there were no homes, there were nothing to do with a snake.
So it's easy to say he did that because there weren't any. But exactly. I think it said after like the Ice Age that there were never any snakes at all. So
right.
I don't think it was a physical meaning of that, but that he essentially eradicated the Druidism and pagans in Ireland. So I've read that he was violent, but I cannot find anything to prove that. It sounds like he more just wanted to spread his word and convert people. So I don't know that he was actually a violent man. It sounds like more of he was just very adamant on getting people to change. It sounds like he was very successful with it. I don't think he was the first Christian in Ireland, but he was the first one to make a big wave like that.
The first one to stand up and say, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's this actually Roman British, I don't know, a Roman citizen from... He wasn't Irish, but he spent enough time in Ireland that he wanted to come back and convert them. So, but eventually over the years, it became more of like Irish pride and heritage than anything. So there is a lot of like Catholic religion stuff associated with it. People celebrate they do a lot of church activities and things like that. But more than anything, it's feasts, parades, different activities, people wearing green and drinking green beer, and lots of like chaos and fun times to be had.
So did America turn it into the party?
I guess, but I think in Ireland it's chaos. Like I've read stories of like people who live in like big areas like Dublin that they can't stand it because it's just drunken people falling everywhere.
So it wasn't America that
I think
probably
it was
turned it
kind of everywhere. I don't know. Everywhere that celebrates
was the Irish people in America,
like the immigrants drinking. Probably.
Yeah, because I read that in Boston in 1737, a group of Irish people, they gathered to honor their homeland saint, and they had like the first parade.
Okay, so they brought it over.
The parade included drinking, like you said, green beer, and they were just like honoring their homeland because they brought it over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So us Americans saw them and were like, listen, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
So now we all just collectively go get drunk as shit.
Well, that looks fun. Gives us a reason to drink. Yeah.
Yet another reason, because every holiday becomes a drunken fest anymore at this point.
Right.
I mean, where we live, it does, because Jesus. Anyway.
So, like, wearing green, I've seen different reasons for that. I always wonder, why do we wear green? Because when you see pictures of, like, St. Patrick, he was known to wear blue. Like, his robes were blue. So, I don't think it's associated with him specifically. But the color green, one, I'd mentioned the leprechauns. They think green is invisible to leprechauns. But it was also, back in the pagan times, like, ancient Celts, they thought that green was a very... a color of abundance and fertility and good fortune. It brought luck. It brought the birth of spring, you know, so prosperity. So it was a strong color. So green was a good luck color. So it's associated with luck, you know. So if you don't wear green, you're going to have bad luck, that kind of stuff.
But then you're also going to get pinched if you don't wear it because...
Because the leprechauns can see
Because we wanted to be leprechauns and pinch people?
I guess.
Like, this is insane. Traditions like this do not understand. We
I think it's more for fun than anything, yeah.
But we took a leprechaun, a fucking mythological creature, pinching someone because they didn't wear green. And now we pinch people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you and me. I'm saying like the generalized population. Like, my kids freak out if they don't have a green shirt clean on St. Patrick's Day because they will get pinched.
My thing is, like, normally kids get in trouble for pinching each other. Do they get in trouble on St. Patrick's Day?
I know when we were kids, when I was a child, it wasn't a pinch. It was the type of pinch that left a fucking bruise and a scar, and you couldn't move your arm for 3 weeks.
God damn.
Now, I think it's just kind of like a beep.
Like little...
Which is good because I don't want my kids to have bruises, but like sometimes I feel, I don't know. It's so fucking weird. The way we take stuff, the way we can take mythological things and make them real. Yeah. But whenever I actually talk about a leprechaun being real, like, oh my God, I saw a leprechaun, I'm a fucking crazy person.
Right? Because like Irish folklore, leprechauns, fairies, things like that were big. Like it's a very big part of especially Celtic story.
There is a whole entire group of millions of people that believe fairies are real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I can say I got pinched because of a leprechaun, but I can't see the leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you get my point?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm coming across. Like, we can not believe in fairies, just believe in what they did and then go along with it. It makes no fucking sense.
It really doesn't. Like, life in general sometimes.
It's just so fucking weird. Anyway.
But I guess there's no female leprechauns. From what I understand.
So how do they reproduce?
Right?
Lynn, how do they have babies? Are there leprechaun babies? Do they just like magically come out of the ground like Cabbage Patch dolls? Because they're real too at this point.
I need to know.
We need to catch a leprechaun.
And they're supposed to bring good luck, but they're also supposed to be mischievous.
I'm sorry, I've seen the leprechaun movies. They're not good luck.
Right, the ones, some of them are terrifying.
Scary ones. Have you seen the leprechauns like back in the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
I think Jennifer Aniston was in like the first one ever. It's horribly done.
They're supposed to be cute, mischievous, fun things, and they're turned into horrible,
Of course, we have to turn everything into a killer. We are America.
I guess there's everybody can have an opinion, so you can, it's original. I don't know.
So, there's an Irish legend, okay, that leprechauns, the gold at the end of the rainbow, correct? Yeah. The gold patch of gold.
Lucky Charms.
At the end of the rainbow. The Irish legend is the leprechauns would bury the pots of gold at the end of the rainbow because us as humans could never touch a rainbow or get close enough because they're so far away. Yeah. Okay? So they would bury them at the end so a human could never find them.
Okay. So, I've always wondered where that lore came from.
That's why. Because they're assholes and didn't want us to get their gold.
Fuck you.
Why would we want their gold? I don't know. It's probably not like we couldn't use it in today's currencies.
I remember being little and just looking to find the end of the rain. Like, I'm never going to find it. You're never going to find it.
Listen, Linda, listen. Okay. So, 2 times in my life, I have found the end of the rainbow. One time, I drove through the end of a rainbow.
Was there a pot of gold?
There was not. It was in the middle of a street on a country road. The second time, it was in my back fucking yard at this house.
Well, dig.
I have a picture.
Maybe. Just dig.
I don't know about that. Like,
that's cool though. I've never seen the end of a rainbow.
Like, it was like my tree line out there. It was. I don't know if you remember last summer we had a double rainbow.
Yeah, I do remember seeing.
I have a picture of it, and the end of the rainbow was at my tree line.
No way!
Like we could walk to it. It was the closer you got to it, though, you couldn't see it. Is that insane?
That is crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
I've never seen the end of a rainbow.
Yeah,
interesting.
I've seen
so
two.
They're also like the shamrocks are a big thing with. Like the 3-leaf clover.
Isn't the 4-leaf clover a thing too?
4-leaf clover is supposed to be rare and lucky, but like when it comes to,
I find so many of those.
I have never found one, but my son finds them all the time. And
he found one here that one time.
Yeah.
And I put it on tape.
He's like, will you save this and make it safe for me so I could take it home?
So I put it in like tape so he could like have a little.
He still has it. He loves it. He can find those so easily. I've never found one. But the 3-leaf clover, the shamrock, is, some people say that St. Patrick used it to teach his religious beliefs, whatever, that it was like a symbol of the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. But I don't think there's any text or anything to prove that he used that in his teachings. I think it was more of, because ancient Celts thought that the shamrock was a sacred protective plant. So I think it came more from that than anything, but somehow it got associated with him and the Trinity. So I really
now it's just a weed that overgrows everywhere pretty much.
They're all over the place.
I love clover. I've got a tree out back, and underneath it is just clover. It doesn't get out of hand. It doesn't go crazy. My husband hates it.
Really?
With a fucking passion. He wants to burn it all and put new grass in.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, because my rabbits love that shit. And I will just gather it.
Yeah.
And take it to them, and then it grows back so much more.
We have a big
plentiful
patch of our yard that's all clover, and I love it.
I don't know why people don't like clover. It's good for you.
Have you ever eaten is it corned beef and cabbage that they do on?
No, but at a place I used to work, one of my residents absolutely fucking loved that shit.
Really?
And like his daughter would bring it in and the kitchen would make it for him, like specially just like warm it up or whatever.
That's sweet.
It was the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life. It smelled.
Cabbage in general smells so bad. My husband loves cabbage, and I'll eat it like in spring rolls or what do you call it? Spring rolls, egg rolls, but I do not like hot cabbage.
Warm lettuce is not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. If like I like me a good salad.
It's got a like squeaky feel to it. I don't like asparagus. It's squeaky.
I've never had asparagus. I will never have asparagus. But I don't even like lettuce on my cheeseburger because the burger
gets wilted and warm.
But the burger's warm and you put a piece of cold lettuce on it, and who wants that?
Once it's not crunchy and cold.
I mean, to each your own. Do your own thing. But I can't.
It is weird. It's warm.
Warm lettuce is not, especially cabbage. That shit stinks.
I don't know that I could do corned beef and cabbage. I don't know that I could. And I don't even know what the association is with that, with why it's, I don't know. Who knows? I looked it up. While ham and cabbage were traditional Irish fare, corned beef became a more affordable alternative for Irish Americans, per history.com. So chopped meat, potatoes, and fried onions. Well, I could do chopped meat, potatoes, and fried onions.
But it's corn
That's
hash.
the classic St. Patrick's Day dish, but I guess this was cheaper.
They probably served it at some point. We take this shit and we go. No, I can't.
Despite its name, there's no corn involved. It actually refers to the sizable grains of salt historically used to cure meats, known as corns. When I hear corns, I think of the kid that sings the corn song. It's corn, big
on the TikTok.
It's got the... But I also think of corns on his feet.
That song, right? Like the little kid was speaking and somebody turned it into a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he was just singing. Like, it's corn. And then they turned,
Yeah, okay.
But I think of that every time I hear about corn.
Right.
And if you say corns plural, I think of corns on your feet.
Ew. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
No, thank you. That's what corned beef hash is in my mind.
For some reason, I like to add an S on a lot of things. Like if I'm going to the Walmarts when there's no such
Dollar
thing.
Trees.
I don't know why I do that. I call Dollar Tree Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Yeah, I don't know why. But so I don't
Dollar General's taking over the world, man.
Dude,
like,
they pop
holy
up out
cow.
of fucking nowhere.
They're everywhere.
Anyway, it's been so many years ago. It was when I was with my ex-husband. So his mom, I want to say it was his mom, was in the hospital. So we went to like the big city town close to us to go to the big city hospital. But at the same time, it was also like, wasn't it like we thought it was Mardi Gras weekend, but it was actually St. Patrick's Day or something like that? Because we were there too.
We were, my husband and I were there too.
Yeah.
Back in the day, a long time ago.
This was like 20 fucking years ago. I'm not even kidding.
We were excited thinking we had hit... back then, we didn't know our dates, evidently.
Apparently.
Mardi Gras, I think, is earlier in March, but... I want to say
we
March,
thought we were
going... we were late, like weeks late.
So we thought we were going to celebrate Mardi Gras, but it ended up being St. Patrick's Day. And we ended up not celebrating at all because we were like, this is fucking insane.
Too much, yeah.
It was so fucking much.
Too many people.
There were people on the trains and buses, losing their shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember, yeah.
And like, you have to stand outside and wait for these trains and buses, and there's people like puking over the fucking railing and shit. Like, Why do we do this to ourselves as America?
What is attractive about that? Like, what is enticing? I have no desire. That made me not want to, like, ever go into a big city at night, period. Like, much less during a busy day.
Just never. Like, I don't do big cities. Like, if I have to, I will. But, like...
I see things on shows that people, like, going out, like, oh, I'm going to catch a cab and I'm going to go drink here and go out. Like, oh, my God, that sounds exhausting. Like, I could never.
My point is, I forgot it, but it's there. I promise you. Why do we... Why
any reason to party?
I was going to say, why are all celebrations drunken festivals?
Yeah.
Like, what 4th of July, what do? We get fucking drunk. Yep. Valentine's Day, a lot of people get fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, we get fucking drunk. Like, New Year's, we get... Okay, I can understand New Year's. We're celebrating a new year.
Like, I get a glass of champagne or... Also, I'm not a drinker, so I'm not judging people who like to drink. It's just
not a big drinker
when you're out there drinking till you're puking and you're out in a busy fucking road and you're like, it's dangerous.
At this point...
I sound like an old woman.
At the point of, like, the last 50 years of life, like, any excuse to drink... is worth it because the world is so fucked up.
I guess
like we could just like
it's not worth it to me to feel sick, but if I felt good after, I guess people who feel good when they drink, that's different. But
right, it's like a vice, it's like a pill, it's like a medication for some people, which that's becomes addictions. But still, like
I just don't. And it's expensive. Oh my gosh, to go out on like say St. Patrick's Day
and
party, and you know like they hike everything up too. So like,
yeah.
Oh, St. Patrick. I always wondered how he died because people talk about him like he's some kind of martyr, but he wasn't at all. Like, he did not die for all. Like, he actually lived a long life. He lived to, like, I think it was 74, which now I know, but back then
that was, like,
in
120.
The 5th century, that was a ripe old age to die. But he died of natural causes. So, years and years later. So, I thought that was interesting, too. Anyway, but St. Patrick, I don't know. He wasn't technically a saint. He wasn't named Patrick. He wasn't Irish.
He did not wear green.
He did not wear green.
So everything that we know about St. Patrick's Day is a fucking lie.
Right? And now you know. The more you know. Not that it's going to matter. It's not going to change anybody's mind. But just thought I'd share it. I don't have
any change. We're still going to all go get drunk collectively. I'm not, because it's like, I don't know. I think it's on like a Sunday this year or something. I have no idea what day it is. Like,
is it always on the 17th? That's another thing I do. I think so because that's the day he died, I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe?
Well, they were celebrating before he died, right?
No, they didn't start celebrating till later.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Yeah, he died on March 17th.
So we're essentially celebrating the death of him.
It's so weird that they celebrate his death when he didn't die. He didn't die for a cause. Like, he wasn't a martyr. He didn't.
It's because we take the weirdest fucking shit and turn it into a whole... I don't understand. I want to go to a different timeline where this is not the case. Like, I want a holiday because the flowers bloom.
That's spring. That's Ostara.
Easter takes that over. So it doesn't fucking count in our world.
Yeah, spring equinox is definitely...
I want Halloween all the time.
Right?
Let's just do that. Yes. Let's do that. Let's just have Halloween once a month.
And I know some people don't think Halloween makes sense, but it fucking makes sense to me, bro.
Halloween is the only fucking holiday. Like, I think I said this on back on the Valentine's Day episode. Halloween is the only holiday I can get around. Yeah. And it's because I enjoy it, because it has to do with death. And it makes no fucking sense. Like, spooky, ooky, ghosty, that kind of stuff. Like,
I love that shit. There needs to be more things like it. Like, I don't know.
A lot of people are doing fucking Halloween in July now. Like, you know how they do Christmas in July? Now they're doing, and maybe it's June, Halloween in June. It's like a big thing.
Junoween, Julyoween.
I think that's what it's called, Junoween.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw some of the stores, they had some stuff.
Or maybe it was Julyoween. It's one of those months. We are taking that. But, like, once again, I'm going to go on my rant about how, where's our new holidays? Where's our new St. Patrick's Day type? Can we have a day dedicated to fucking Bigfoot just because?
Yes.
Why not?
I bet there is. I'm going to look it up.
No. Like a national holiday where my children don't have school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, obviously, we have school on St. Patrick's Day. But this year, we didn't have school on fucking Valentine's Day.
National Bigfoot Day
is
celebrated on April 8th.
Shut the front door.
So my birthday was the other day.
Do we have like a National Mermaid Day?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Probably. There's national everything's. On my birthday, which, okay, we're recording this late, but my birthday passed a few weeks ago. And on that day, I heard on the radio, it was also national, it was a bunch of national things, like National Weird Sock Day, National Sweatpants Day.
Why can't we celebrate this shit? Why do I not know about that?
All the calendars? Like, I know it's on some, but I want the calendars that tell me all the weird stuff. I want my calendar
to say, today is National Motherfucking Sock Day. Mm-hmm. But then again, if you do that, think about having that calendar and how overwhelming it would be, because every day would be a National something day. So why can't we, like, replace St. Patrick's Day with Bigfoot Day and celebrate the fucking life of Bigfoot? Because he fucking deserves it, too. He's alive.
So much for the world. Okay,
and so we
maybe in another timeline.
That is my timeline. Like, I'm serious. How cool would it be?
Yes. It's Abominable Snowman Day.
We have got to do an episode on timelines.
Yes.
But in one of my timelines, I'm sorry, I got the frog in my throat. Everything is so dry because the heater will not stop. Like, it's nonstop on. So in my timeline, I get to delegate all of my holidays, and Bigfoot Day is going to be fucking one of them. And then we could have, like, a holiday like National Hummingbird Day, because they're so fucking cute and tiny, and we all go outside and put extra water for the hummingbirds.
The other day was National Squirrel Day.
Shut the fuck up, I hate them.
Or it was like Squirrel Appreciation Day or something like that. Maybe I got it wrong.
So there are these little mini micro holidays, not holidays, just days we've dedicated to these things. But
like fully celebrated,
Why did St. Patrick and Saint Valentine get because the squirrel's not a saint?
Them so big, right?
It's because they're not even fucking American holidays.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Which I know America is full of people who settled here, so things obviously came over because...
I fucking get that, but why can't... I guess 4th of July is our day?
Yeah.
Independence?
Well, technically, yeah.
Fucking America?
I
don't know. Holidays get me. I'm so sick and tired of talking about holidays.
What's the word? Are we just jaded or bitter? Or, I don't know. But everything annoys me. Everything.
Because I think it's because, like, listen, for reals, if you sit down and think about this, like I have and like you have probably, the normal person hasn't.
Yeah.
The normal person is like, hey, this Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, we're going out and drinking. And I sit down and I fucking dissect the fuck out of why we are celebrating this day. It makes no sense. The average person does not do that.
Right.
I think it's because we're so logically, like, aware of everything.
We're deep thinkers. We're overly aware. And ignorance is bliss. It really is. Like, to be oblivious to things.
I wish I knew none of this. But I do. And it's not necessarily that I've done research. Like, I've thought to myself the past 5 years, why do we do this? Why am I celebrating Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Why am I celebrating... So it turns us into these bitter bitches. But I know there's more people out there like this. Like, if I can find you and you're like this, I know there's more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, I don't know if I was always like... Well, I wasn't. Feel like I
think life, trauma... desensitizing has turned me into this. Like,
our brains evolved too, I guess. Like, we become so aware of things, and I think a lot of people just don't ever really care enough to, I don't know, being deep thinkers, readers, people who read a lot, I think too.
Yeah,
it kind of makes us more aware to things too. I don't know. I'm not saying people are stupid. Like, just people can kind of just do their thing and not care, and I admire that. Like, to just kind of be not autopilot so much, because I think they're having fun. I feel like
for so long I was that person on the autopilot. It's not autopilot, like you said. It's just like I would have never, maybe the last 10 years, had the thought of, why are we celebrating this?
Yeah.
It's just, we're going to celebrate this.
Yeah, never really. There's no thought behind it.
There's nothing else. It's
and maybe that's our, like, spiritual awakening or something. Maybe we're just becoming more awake and aware.
Superpower to try to make awareness as to why.
Awareness.
I'm telling you,
we so smart. We say words like awareness.
I'm gonna call up that new fucking president of ours, and I'm gonna say we need a National Bigfoot Day. Sign that order, buddy.
He'd probably do it.
I don't know. I like.
You have a Bigfoot magnet.
I just Bigfoot everything all over this house. See, my son for a while was obsessed with Bigfoot.
Didn't he wear a ghillie suit for Halloween?
100%.
Yes, that's right. Because he was getting leaves stuck in it.
Yes,
He's like, look.
They're still stuck in it. We could not get all the leaves out.
Oh my god.
But like, I want more. I want fun holidays. Yeah. I guess St. Patrick's Day could be fun.
If you like to drink and party, it is fun. But for people like us, I don't know.
Wear green.
Wear green. Drink green Kool-Aid and wear green and...
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid. You'll learn about that in our cults episode.
The one before this. So don't drink the Kool-Aid. But I don't. We're so aware that we don't even know what to say. I don't. I still don't. I just don't. I'm so done.
There's just so many thoughts in our head.
I think after this one, we're done with holidays for a while. We are not going to talk about it.
I don't think we're going to do any more this year.
Negative Nancy's, and I know 99.9% of everybody is like, next episode, fuck this shit. Because it's so...
Yeah, I don't even think we're going to touch on Easter, guys. I think we're just going to skip over that completely. Might talk a little about spring and the equinox, but I think Easter's just going to be off limits. Because I'm going to get so...
I can get around celebrating spring, because let me tell you fucking what, this goddamn winter can take a fly and suck at my ass. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Well, and just in general.
I mean, it's over pretty much at this point, but like, it was awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
We've had some really, really bad days. Really cold. I knew we'd have a brutal winter, but
cold.
At one point we had like, 8 inches of snow, something like that. And I think the whole country, even places that don't normally get snow,
fucking
got
Louisiana
a lot of snow
got
this year.
snow, and Florida and Alabama, like down the coast.
Crazy.
Like this is, and I mean, okay, we can go into, this is nothing about St. Patrick's Day,
It's
but
fine.
it's fine at this point. we can go into like the weather. Okay, we always do this, but we're gonna do it. Okay, at the beginning of last year, all over the TikToks and the news channels and everywhere, they were talking about the 7-year, what are we in? The polar vortex? It's a 7-year thing. Every 7 years, we have fucking extreme weather.
Is it because of the
got
El
a
Nino
name.
thing?
El Nino. God, I love you. Yes, every 7 years. This past year, 2024, was an El Nino year.
That makes sense.
That is why our summers were fucking ungodly.
Yeah.
That is why we had such cold fucking winter.
Yeah. And there were a lot of storms last spring, too. Like,
so many storms.
Cow.
We are now out of El Nino.
Yeah.
So cross your motherfucking fingers that the rest of this year is chill and calm. Because, like... Honestly, I don't care if it gets up to 130. I will take that over that cold fucking shit any day. And that's just me as a person.
Me.
I know you would rather die in a frozen tundra. I would rather die in the Savannah desert not being able to swallow because I have no saliva. Like, that is the difference between us. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm serious.
Gosh. I know that my birthday was like the coldest day of the year, like so far. Like, it was
literally
like negative 14-degree wind chill or something like that. And I'm like, are we in fucking
no,
Alaska?
because the next day, the day before, I think, it got to negative 24-degree wind chill because I had to take the fucking water out to my animals multiple times. It was so cold. Yeah. I had wind burn on my face.
Burn your face off.
It was like sunburn, but from the wind. Do you know what that does to a person? You can't move. It's so dry. Oh my gosh. I am so over all of it.
Yeah, it'd be different if I had to be out taking care of animals.
I am so ready for the spring, for everything to bloom and be plentiful and big.
But then the bugs come back and the humidity
bring on
and the sweat.
Fucking skeeters, bitch. I want them to spring. Suck my soul.
I like spring.
I don't care. I don't care. I hate the cold.
Oh my god. Well, this episode is coming out right before it, so you just got a few days till spring equinox. So.
I know, but we're still not there.
Right.
We're still not there because
we're in a different timeline right now.
We still have. Okay, people of the podcast that don't listen to this one, we record these like a month early, so technically it's 2 months. It's January still right now, but we don't always, but we are right now, and so. Right now, it is fucking freezing outside still.
Yeah. We just had snow this morning.
Right, but this episode is coming out in March. Yeah. Like March 14th so
when this comes out, it will almost be spring equinox. And those I can get around.
That is a whole 2 fucking months away from me right now. I can't handle this.
I can get around the whole, like, turning of the wheel, the pagan holidays, like, the season changes.
Because it makes fucking sense.
Exactly.
Because we are celebrating different forms of our life. We're
and
celebrating.
They're not commercialized.
We're celebrating the bloom of spring. We're celebrating
nature,
summer,
earth,
nature.
The
we're
elements.
Celebrating fall. Everything's dying. We're celebrating the death in winter. But winter can go fuck itself because it needs to get away from me. I hate winter. Can you tell? I'm not a winter girl.
You're almost done.
I need to move.
You're almost done.
But I'm not.
Well, even if you moved, say, Florida, they got snow this year, too.
Florida. So I will never move to Florida. I'm sorry. No offense if anybody lives in Florida. That is like a whole...
I don't think I could handle the humidity.
I don't think the humidity, yeah. I mean, we get pretty humid, but, like, that's a different kind of fucking humidity. Yeah. I don't think I could go too far south. Yeah. But I don't want to go north. I'm fucked. I want to go to Fiji. We're at 75 every day. Okay, that's in my brain. That's another timeline.
Yeah, we gotta do a timeline episode because
I think we're going to soon because people probably don't even understand what that means.
What you even talking about?
Right. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up.
Day?
Wow, we totally went different ways. We're gonna wrap this up because we're just talking about fucking weather again. Okay.
Don't forget to wear green, I guess.
In a few months or days. It depends on what timeline you're on. Okay, if you want to email us, you can do so at onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com. Thanks for tolerating us at this point.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.